Hello, everyone. Don't mind that. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Okay, I'm done. I won't hurt your ears anymore. Today's video features the Maybelline Soda Pop palette. If y'all will remember, I believe it was my second video that I did. I did the Lemonade Craze palette. So when I was able to finally get my hands on this, I was like, I have to do it. I just have to. It's only fitting. So yeah, this is the eye look that I created with it. There was a little bit of a hiccup making it, but you'll see. So without further ado, if you'd like to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Start out by doing my eyes. As per usual, my eyes are already primed. I use the OG, the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Duh. So, let's see. I think I'm going to start off. Y'all, I don't really know where this eye look is going to go. I've been planning and trying to plan and swatch, but we're just going to go with it, okay? Okay. And I think I'm going to start off by going into the crease with the shade Crushing. Big fluffy brush. And let's see where this takes us. It's blending okay. It's coming off more orange on camera than what it really is in reality. Okay, next I'm going to go into the shade Cherry on Top with a smaller brush. This is the Morphe M518. Pretty pigmented. What? It's pretty pigmented. Get it together, Holly. And then I'm just going to lay this down into the crease as well. See what happens. In fact, I think I'm just going to stay in the outer part of my eye with this color. And see what happens. I'm also going to drag it down onto the outer part of my eyelid as well. Y'all, there's my puppy right there. There's my puppy right there. Hi, Boo Boo. She's chewing a bone. Y'all, she's the love of my life. Okay, we might be getting somewhere with this look. The one thing about drugstore eyeshadows is they, for whatever reason, can tend to be powdery. So you really need to tap off your excess or else you're going to have, especially if you've already done your foundation. I've not, so it doesn't really matter. But if you do that first, if you don't tap, you'll have a lot of fallout. And now I'm just flicking the purple eyeshadow inward. Now I'm going to take a clean brush and go over where the two shadows meet, just to clean up any harsh lines we might have and make sure they're blended together. And then I'm going to go back into, take the first brush I was using and go back into that first shade, the orange shade, and go back into my crease just to add some more pigment to that orange, since we kind of lost a little bit of it with the purple. And then for the rest of the lid, I'm going to go into the shade Cherry Cola right there. I'm taking a brush and spraying it with MAC Fix Plus. Okay, so basically the look I was going for was not going quite as I had envisioned it or thought it would go. So what I did is I did finish out this color on the lid, but it just wasn't meshing well with the outer color, so I went in with the color Grape Pop, which is right here, and then just with my finger put it all over my lid, and that seems to be looking way better. You can see. So yeah, and I know I look a little crazy anyway right now with this dark eye look without foundation, but we're gonna change that right now. Okay, now let's move on to the face. I'm gonna prime my face with the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot primer. So for today's foundation, I'm going to be trying the Maybelline Superstay Multi-Use Foundation Stick. Let's see how this goes. I don't really know how much I need. This is also in the shade Classic Ivory. And it is a cream to matte finish, so I should probably get started working on this. I'm going to try it with a brush, a flat top kabuki, and I'm going to spray it with some Fix Plus. It's covering nicely, I think. I like it, from what I can tell. I tend to like Maybelline foundations. They've always done me right. But I'm liking the coverage of it. For concealer, I'm going to take this Flower Beauty Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Light. This is a really good concealer. And then I'm just going to go in with a Morphe M536 brush and blend it out. I think I've mentioned this in a past video. Don't drag your concealer. Just pounce, either with a brush or a beauty blender. Pounce it, because if you drag it, you may move your foundation, and you don't want to do that. Okay, and then I'm going, this concealer really doesn't respond well to baking for whatever reason. So there is going to be no baking on the face. I am going to take a beauty blender though and just do the rest of my face. And then for my under eyes, I'll just set it with a powder brush. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna take some of this Essence Brighten Up powder and set my under eye. We're going to move on to blush. I'm going to take the Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Risque. Okay, and then for highlighter, I'm going to be using this Flower Beauty Shimmer and Strobe highlight palette. And I think I'm just going to go into the lightest shade right here. Actually, I'm going to put some of this highlighter on my brow bone. Okay, and I'm going to go in with my tried and true, my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. Alright, and for lips, I'm going to go in with Jeffree Star's Liquid Lip in the shade Androgyny. Okay, here is the completed look. I ended up liking it, you know, after I had to make a minor adjustment. But hey, that's what happens when you play with a new palette for the first time on camera and you don't really know what you're going for. So you just make adjustments and you go with the flow and you make it work, and here we are. So I mean, I think it's a good palette, being drugstore. I would definitely recommend buying it. And what else did I try new? Where is it? This Maybelline Superstay foundation stick. I like it. You know, I'd have to do a full-on, like, throughout the day wear test to see, but application-wise, it did really well. Coverage is good. So, hey, if I like it, maybe you'll see it in a favorites video. So, I think that's all that I have for you today. Thank you for checking out my video. I hope you will check out my others. Make sure you ring the bell for notifications, like my video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and until the next time, I will catch y'all later. Bye.